Hey guys, and good evening, and welcome back. So it's Thursday evening, and I'm already starting to look forward for tomorrow and Friday. Friday is just one of the best days of the week where you have everything to look forward to. So once again we are out here in my workshop, and it's time to enjoy a quiet time with a pipe. And on the shelf I picked down my Savinelli 207 sandblasted straight apple. That is an estate pipe with 20-30 years of age on it. And let's smoke a bit of McBaren's Mixture Scottish Blend that we still have. It's from the pouch here from 2021, and it's just beautiful stuff. It is probably my all-time favorite pipe tobacco. It is just uncomplicated, and there's just it's just like the perfect between aromatic pipe tobacco and straight unflavored pipe tobacco. I've said a few times I might revisit this pipe tobacco with a dedicated video, like an updated review of it, because I think it deserves it. And as I also said a few times, I'm very anxious to see how STG will handle taking over these blends that are favorites of us, if they will in fact change. We'll just have to see. So I have a few points that I want to talk about today. I actually wrote them down so I don't forget them, but we will talk about these things while enjoying this pipe. So first let's get it started. Do you guys also have the experience that if you sort of false light your pipe tobacco and you never get to smoke the ball, and the next day you just light it up and then it tastes absolutely perfect? There's a fellow Dane, Søren Ryge, that is a famous TV journalist that does garden themed programs on national television here in Denmark. He's very famous for his pipe smoking, and he has the habit that he is filling his balls the night before and actually lighting them, just puffing lightly on them, and then leave them to rest. And then the next day, he says, when he's then lighting the pipe eventually and smoking it, it tastes even better. I kind of have the same experience from time to time, because when you're first lighting the pipe, like I'm doing right now, you're lighting 2 or 3 times and you're inducing a lot of heat into it, and it's all first when that heat is the temperature is lowered that you actually start to taste the ball and the tobacco, and you sort of step over that step. So when you first light it the day after, it is not you can light it without inducing all this heat. So for me it makes perfect sense that it actually is not something that you're just imagining. There's actually great logic behind it. You should try it. So now that we got it going, so a few things. First of all, an update on the giveaway that I announced in my latest sales video, where I showed 14 estate pipes that I put up for sale. And talking about those, the ones that are already sold, some is already shipped out, and the very recent one that I just sold within the last 24 hours, they will be going out the door tomorrow. So if you purchased a pipe from the latest sales video, thank you again. I'm very grateful for the guys out there watching my videos that also decide to put down a purchase on some of the pipes that I really enjoy to refurbish. So that is just amazing, and I hope that you will enjoy your pipes and you will receive them in the condition that you were hoping for. I at least do my very best to make very nice and good condition pipes available to you. So if you didn't see the video, go back and see my latest video, and you can see down in the description which pipes are already sold and which are still available. So, and about the pipe contest, I decided to make my first giveaway to give a little bit back to the community and give a little bit back to you guys watching my videos. And so I decided to make 3 pipes available and make a contest. And I'll be explaining everything in my latest video. So go and check it out if you still want to participate and have the chance to be drawn out to be the lucky viewer to have a pipe of choice out of those 3 that I made available for the contest. So you have the opportunity to win that. I just wanted to clarify, to make it fair for everyone, that what I stated in the video is that if you want to be in the contest, you should be subscribed to the channel, and that is what I get out of it. I get a little bit broader audience while I give back to you guys. So you should be subscribed to the channel. You should comment down on the video, like the video, and share the video. So that is 4 things. I just don't want to, maybe I didn't make that clear enough to make it fair that the ones that I'll be drawing out, and I'll have to do some kind of to draw system to see who won. So I'll just have to see which of you guys are fulfilling those 4 requirements. I hope it didn't make it too complicated. So when the video is 1 week old, I'll be drawing a winner, and I will be posting a video, and I will be sending a message to you guys directly. So you still have time. And I don't actually brought the pipes that are in the contest out here with me, but go back and check the video. It's the first 3 pipes that I showed before I was showing the pipes that were up for sale. So that was that. Then I want to share my latest pipe tobacco purchase. Because right now I just have the habit of purchasing some pipe tobacco to my cellar right now, 1 time each month. It was just the easiest to do it in the beginning of the month, and then I'm dedicating a certain amount, and then I'm trying to put some to make some check marks from my list of Baren pipe tobacco that I'm trying to sell before the Swinborg factory will go out of production. So as I mentioned on several occasions, I'm still focusing on Baren pipe tobacco, since that is what is the most important to me right now, because of discontinued blends and all that stuff. And when I feel that my cellar of Baren pipe tobacco is sufficient, I'll probably slow a little bit down, since I have a huge bubble in my cellar from 2024 and 2025. And you want to have your pipe tobacco in your collection spread out throughout years, and not just have everything bought in the same year. That's at least what I would prefer. But right now the time is ticking on the Baren stuff, so I will have to live with the fact that much of my pipe tobacco right now from Baren will be from the same year. That is just that's just how it is. So I have a box down here, and I also want to share some tins with you that are not Mac Baren, but they are in fact made by Mac Baren, and I'll talk a little bit about why I chose those, and that they will be up for in future videos with complete reviews, because I found some tobacco that I didn't know was existing and I find really interesting, and I want to share that with you. And since I haven't tried it before, I want to make a deep review, and we will see if I can recommend it for you guys, or maybe I don't like it. Well, we will end on that. So let's begin with the stuff that is additions to my pipe tobacco cellar. Actually, the first 4 tins are yellow Capstan. And the reason that I bought 4 tins of those is because even though that is not Mac Baren pipe tobacco, it is made by Mac Baren, and I enjoy the Capstan flakes very much. And I oftentimes smoke most the navy flake, the blue flake. But I also enjoy the slightly milder yellow version. But since that is made by Mac Baren and has been for years, that was also in danger of being discontinued. But right now we know that Mac Baren, STG will take over production of the navy flake, the blue Capstan, but the yellow will actually be discontinued. So unless anyone else will pick it up, and probably that won't happen, maybe STG will in the future, but the current version of Mac Baren produced yellow Capstan flake and ready rubbed is going out of production, and that will happen very soon. So these tins that I got is produced from the day 218 from the year 2024. So the short story here is that I have a lot of the blue Capstan in my cellar, and I do not have a lot of the yellow, so I will have to also add that. So I added 4 tins this month. Moving on to my main focus this month is that most of the HH line will be discontinued, as you probably know. There has been a variety of HH blends available throughout time, and the latest years there has been 7 HH lines, HH pipe tobaccos from Mac Baren available. 7 different HH blends, that is what I wanted to say. And only 3 will be taken over by STG, and the rest will be discontinued. And the one that I will miss the most is a blend that I do not in the first place at all understand why will be discontinued out of the HH, because I thought that was the most popular. But what they are discontinuing is only in terms of sales volume. So what might be popular by pipe enthusiasts like me and you guys on YouTube might not translate at all to what is what sells the most in terms of tins, just as a count. And that is the Mac Baren HH Pure Virginia. That is just an amazing straight Virginia flake that many pipe enthusiasts all around the world will miss very much. And that is in fact going out of production. And that is also the blend that I can see is selling out the fastest here in Europe. And as I saw when March was starting to come to an end, I could see that many of the Mac Baren HH blends were starting to sell out. And right now only the last 3 is available, and that is the Virginia flake, the burley flake, and the old dark fired. The rest is already sold out. And I got in contact with some distributors that said that the biggest German pipe tobacco online store, they were also below 1,000 tins per HH blend, and then not long after it was below 500 tins, and I decided, even though I had some of the HH in my cellar, that the Virginia flake I will just miss it so much. So I decided I have to get some more, and that was going to be my main focus on this month's purchase. So I pulled the trigger, and I decided to add 20 tins. So that is a stack of 5. So that is 10. And that is 15. And that is 20. And that will, as sad as it sounds, that will conclude the addition of HH Pure Virginia to my tobacco cellar. And this is with 99% I don't know how to say it. This is probably 100% sure my last Baren HH Pure Virginia purchase ever. And you can buy what you can afford, but I also don't want to just buy one blend. I mean, 20 tins is a decent amount. I had 10 in the first place, so I have 30 tins of this. And it's just sad to see that within a few weeks, right now I could go and buy more, but within a few weeks it is sold out in Germany also, and here in Europe. And then that is the end of Baren HH Pure Virginia. Also another interesting fact, that the guy Per Georg Jensen that was making this blend in the first place, the guy behind it, the former master blender of Baren, excuse me, this was his favorite pipe tobacco. So that is also a nice addition to the history of this blend, and I think that this will go down in history and will be very missed. So I'm happy that I got some more, and I'm sad that it will be the end of it. And then it will be interesting to see when STG will start producing the 3 carryover blends, how those will actually be. If they will be a good remake of the original blends, or they will change a lot. We will have to see. Then I added a few more tins, and then we will get into the stuff that I actually wanted to talk about. And I say that when the video is already almost 20 minutes long. So you're in for a pretty long one today, guys. I added 1 tin of Baren Virginia number 1 ready rubbed, one of my all-time favorite straight Virginias. I added 1 tin of Mixture Modern, that is the mild version of what we're smoking right now. The Scottish mixture, they wanted to make a milder and slightly more aromatic version of that tobacco. Then I added 1 tin of something that I will probably not like, but it will be discontinued, and I just wanted to have it around since I have never tried it. It is for me a strange blend. It is the Red Ambrosia Danish blend, so that is a cherry topped aromatic pipe tobacco that I cannot imagine that I will actually enjoy. But I haven't tried it, and it's being discontinued, so if I want to try it, it's now or never. And since I'm a huge fan of Baren, I just had to have it. And then I'm adding 1 tin of a roll cake that I would like to have a few tins of laying around in the future. It is the Latakia blend in a roll cake format. So that is the tins, I think. Oh, one last one. My favorite aromatic pipe tobacco of all time. and the first pipe tobacco that I ever smoked. It's a really love relationship that I have with this type of pipe tobacco, and since it's my first pipe tobacco that I ever tried, and I'm really enjoying it, and it's going out of production, it will not be continued from STG. It is the original choice from Mac Baren. If you haven't tried that aromatic, it is the one aromatic that I can actually tolerate and that I enjoy every time I smoke it. That is the tins, mainly Mac Baren, and 4 tins of Capstan. So, I have been recommended to try some pipe tobaccos that are produced by Mac Baren, but it's not a Mac Baren tobacco, but it's produced by the factory of Mac Baren in Svendborg of Denmark, and that is 2 tins that we're going to be talking about now. I have been recommended this pipe tobacco. I have seen it online on the German websites, but I never kind of understood what it was. But many people have been recommending me it, and my closest contact in the Germany in the pipe tobacco industry gave me some information about this tobacco that just made me decide that I really should try it. So when Mac Baren in the first place took over production of the original Capstan Blue Navy Flake, the tobacco changed slightly. People have said this on many people detect this, that the original Blue Capstan is different from the version that Mac Baren is producing right now. And then we will see if it is changing once again when STG takes over. But in Germany we have something called Cigar World that is selling pipe tobacco and cigars and whatnot, and they have some house blends that they are producing. And they got together with Per Georg Jensen, the former master of blender of Mac Baren, and they wanted to cooperate on producing some pipe tobacco. And the idea was to make a Navy Flake that was closer to the original Blue Capstan. That was what they set out to do. And since the famous writer Tolkien, the guy that wrote Lord of the Rings, most pipe smokers know this story, that he was smoking a lot of Blue Capstan Navy Flake. That was his favorite pipe tobacco. He was smoking that on a daily basis. That is very known in the pipe community. And because of that story, obviously, when they were trying to find a name for this new project, they decided to name it after the birthplace of J.R.R. Tolkien, and that is BloemFontein, and that is what became out of it. And you can also see on the tin artwork that they are trying to go as close to Blue Capstan Navy Flake with the blue color theme and the navy cut name and all of that. So this is a project that was trying to make a different version of the blue navy cut from Capstan, but actually as close to the original as possible. So Cigar World of Germany and Per Georg Jensen of Mac Baren was together in that project, and this is what they came out with. So that is the reason that this blend, when you see the tin, reminds you of Blue Navy Flake. And when I didn't know the story behind it, I thought that this was kind of a rip-off to try to market this, for me, unknown pipe tobacco in that direction of the Blue Capstan. But in fact, the connection is actually way closer, because it is made by Mac Baren. It's made by Per Georg Jensen, that also was making the new version of Blue Capstan when it came to Mac Baren. So this is actually trying to replicate the original Blue Capstan. And since I enjoy flakes so much, and I enjoy straight Virginia flakes so much. This is just a pipe tobacco that I had to try, and I think the project is amazing and the story behind it is amazing. And for me, it just went under the radar, and in Denmark, you never hear about this. At least I haven't heard about it. And since it's available to me through Germany, and it was recommended to me, I just had to try it. So I'll be dedicating a video or even more to try out this pipe tobacco, and it is also a little bit, how can you say it, strange to start a venture into a new pipe tobacco that you think that there is a good chance that you might actually fall completely in love with, that already this is decided to be discontinued. Since this was sold only by Cigar World in Germany, and as I can see, it also gained some popularity in the States. But this is something that was only living through that that the Baren factory was running. So this is already discontinued. Only good news is that Cigar World of Germany has a huge stock of this. When they got the news that they were going out of production, they were stocking up heavily of their own house blends that Baren were producing for them, to at least have some years of stock. But it doesn't change the fact that this tobacco is already out of production. There won't be any more produced. Only good news is that they have a hefty stock on it right now, but only with time it will vanish forever. So if you love this pipe tobacco, or if I will fall in love with it, I'll have to put something in my cellar, and we will at least have something for the near future. So that is an upcoming project. First I want to try it, and then I want to see how it develops when the tin is open. Because when you first open up a fresh tin of Virginia flake, which this is, it is for sure not peaked. So I'll probably smoke it when I open the tin live on the video, and then already a few weeks when the tobacco from the tin has aired in a mason jar, already then it improves drastically over a short period of time, and then that change drastically stops, and then it only improves with some real age on it, and that is most of these navy flakes, they peak at around 10 years. So don't expect that concluded video for the foreseeable future. And since the video is already pretty long, you can probably see, because this is the next one that I will try and review, and that is actually more or less the same story as this one. This is also Cigar World and not Peer Jensen, because this is a cooperation with Coop of Germany, where they were trying to make a different version of the Three Nuns and just call it Three Monks. So that is a coin cut Virginia based Perique pipe mixture, and we will not talk any more about this, but that is more or less the same story as I got this recommended. Only good thing is that this will stay in production since it's made by Coop. So let's see, only 30 minutes, guys. So that's all for today, guys. If you made it through the video, thanks for watching. Be looking out for the announcement of who won the pipe giveaway contest. The guys that have bought pipes from me, be looking out for packages in the very near future. Check the video for available pipes, and I'm interested to hear what you have added to your pipe tobacco cellar recently. And be looking out for the review of this very interesting Blue Navy cut Capstan replica project. So, as I said, if you made it through the video, thanks for watching. Be looking out for more videos. Until next, guys, I will see you. Bye.